Ghost.
And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the Legacy Farms red corner. At 6 feet 2 inches tall, he also weighed in at the championship limit of 185 pounds. Dominating his path to the championship, undefeated, the number 2 ranked A1 Combat middleweight stands at 4 wins, no losses. He represents Team Alpha Male and fights out of right here in Sacramento, California, introducing Ryan, the Reaper Loder.
Ryan Loder talking to himself in the corner.
And it looks like Max Griffin's ready to fight too.
We got your instructions in the locker room. Obey my commands at all times. Protect yourself at all times. If you want to touch gloves, do it now. Back to your corners. Let's come out swinging.
Talk about
Your referee
briefly.
for our middleweight main event, Frank Trigg.
Ryan's been in the corner with these guys that he's got in his corner, and it's a rare feeling when you've got that kind of camaraderie. You know, these guys have gone to war together, and now they're putting one of their best out there. It's a good feeling.
Here we go, guys. Ryan Loder, by the way, that color in the back of his hair is his high school football colors. That's what he went with Duomo. If he wins this fight, he gets an extra 500. I believe Duomo's down about 1,500 tonight already.
Oh yeah, the hair color is on point today.
Troy looks real composed, right? He's trying to keep Ryan on his back foot a little bit, but he looks composed.
He does.
Ryan Loder ranked number 2 in A1 Combat. And the only guy ahead of him was Nick Koring, but if he wins this fight, obviously he's going to move above that to the championship. And Troy Green takes him down, grabs that leg and gets a sweep there, and he's dropping hammer fist quickly. Looks like they were landing on the chest, though. And Loder smiles at him and says, all right, you got me down. By the way, Uriah, congratulations, you're 2-0 in title fights here tonight. Team Alpha Male taking home some gold already.
Yeah, absolutely, and that was had a really close one with Nacho also. That could have gone either way. Great fight. Not a title fight, but a great fight.
Loder smiling right now.
I'll tell you, both these guys are athletes, but you can tell the density of Green. Holy smokes, is that a big guy.
And by the way, Uriah, I don't know how much you've been able to watch tonight, but the canvas is very slippery. A lot of guys have been slipping all night long, and that's what just happened to Loder.
Absolutely.
Outside leg kick by Troy Green.
Nice check on the knee.
With someone like that, with it super thick like Troy, you know, eventually I'd like to see Ryan kind of make Troy kind of hold him and carry him, kind of slow him down a little bit.
They're having a good time in there. Both of them are laughing and joking with each other. Troy Green could be in a physique contest tonight.
Nice, Ryan, nice.
Ryan stops getting sweep from the back there. Nice defense. Moves in quickly, body kick. Shoots
there
a double.
it is.
Stuffed by Troy Green.
And this is Ryan's world. He's an All-American wrestler, and he's really throwing those kicks out because I don't think he really cares if somebody grabs his foot for any reason.
Well, he just kind of bullied him down there, Uriah.
It was kind of a sag headlock and was able to take the back.
Yeah.
Green's doing a great job fight back.
When you know you have the grappling advantage, you're more willing to throw different types of varied strikes on your feet.
And you said something earlier, Jim West, about guys who get taken down and just sort of give up and lay there. That is not what Troy Green did.
No.
He went down and got right back up.
He did not concede positions, right? We see that all too often in MMA. The guys concede a guard position type thing. The philosophy is all bad, especially against a guy like Ryan Loder. You cannot concede positions.
Absolutely, and the question is, can you keep the pace of not conceding throughout a 3-round attack? And as of right now, he's done a great job.
By the way, guys, this is the main event of the evening. 3 rounds scheduled for the vacant middleweight title. And it is Ryan Loder with the white hair and the black hair belonging to Troy Green. Blue tape for Troy Green, and this is just halfway through the first round here. We have seen some great fights here tonight. Jim Cooley joined by the California Kid, Uriah Faber, UFC Hall of Famer, and of course the trainer of champions, Jim West. Only 3 rounds in our title fight, Uriah, so not 5 like they're used to on the UFC. So these guys have short time to win these belts.
Absolutely, and everything counts in these fights. You know, you only have 3 rounds to prove that you're the better guy. In an even fight, even a couple of jabs can be the deciding factor.
And already Troy Green has proved to be the hardest opponent for Ryan Loder. Ryan usually comes out and decimates people pretty quickly. And Troy Green has done well. He got taken down. As Jim said, he did not concede and get grounded, pounded. Instead, he popped right back up, and they're continuing to fight.
Ryan's having fun in there. He's having fun in there.
So is Troy. They're both smiling.
It's good to see Green has been on this journey for a long time, and you can tell he's still improving. I mean, he looks better than the last time he fought and the time before that. It seems to be making improvements at 37, and those kind of genetics. You can put technique first and get your improvements, and you don't have to worry about strength and conditioning. Conditioning as much as you are just stacking on strategy. It looks like he's done that.
Yeah, and he looks great. I mean, listen, number 3 ranked in New Jersey is no joke. Obviously, you're a very good middleweight fighter.
Whoa, that was a nasty punch.
That check hook from Loder is really nice.
Another check.
Ryan Loder on a 5-fight win streak, and by the way, he's only had 5 fights. He also holds a win over Marcus Gaines, who's an amazing fighter out here in California. That was knee to knee
Love
right
the way
there.
he
That is not
checked
good.
that.
Loder's checked 3 kicks already, and every time he talks to Green afterwards, Green doesn't seem to mind, but it has to hurt.
When you have a veteran like Troy Green, you're not really going to get in his head this early in the fight. Maybe later if there's a lot of damage being done, but right now I don't think he's too worried about getting checked.
Absolutely. Well, whoa, whether he's in his head, but you could, wow, big punch. This is what I wanted to see from Ryan.
And he's sort of unorthodox with those throws, but they work.
Just don't want to see Ryan get overextended where his chest is getting in front of his lead leg.
Oh! Ryan Loder eats a big right hand with
That's
about
where that
4
type of
seconds
thing
left in the round, but he pops right back up. And I'll tell you what, for a second there, that looked pretty deadly, but he was able to get back to his feet.
That looked like a flash knockdown, and I wonder how the judges are going to score that, because Ryan was landing some big punches, and
Troy now looking at the crowd. He refused to sit down.
Yeah, and if I'm Slava and Fluffy and Max, I'm gonna have Ryan settle himself a little bit. Have him take a few breaths. Talk to him about getting over in front of his lead leg too
There's
much.
the
so he
big
doesn't get
right
caught
hand.
there. And in this round, I would have Ryan try to press Troy against the cage and
Boom.
just hold him for a little bit.
Listen, he threw a left. It was a feint, and then he threw that right real hard.
Yeah.
It looked like Loder sort of twisted and maybe tripped over his foot as well.
got definitely caught him. He needs to shake it off and know he's in a fight now. This is when the fight comes out. This is when we find out who's got what.
From behind, the kickboxer, what's his name? The kickboxer.
Slava.
He looks like Josh Emmett from behind.
Slava once said that he wishes his whole life that he'd had a body like Josh Emmett, built like a tree stump. He's slender and limber.
Faber, I'm curious, how come you don't have the blonde hair with the green strip? What's going on there?
Hey, it's not too late. You know, my boy Chris McCarley actually is the founder of Duomo.
Okay.
And so I may be getting my hair done as well. I'm a little old for that, but let's go.
Ryan Loder picking up where he left off before he was knocked down, throwing big shots. He's very unorthodox. He reminds me of sort of like a Prince Nassim, the way he throws his shots from different angles.
Yeah,
Well,
I just want to
he-
see him shorten that check hook a little bit. Just shorten it just a little bit. He doesn't have to put everything behind it.
A lot of people don't know that Raymond Daniels, the GOAT of contact karate and kickboxing, is a big mentor for Ryan. So he's spent a lot of time learning his system, and he does a lot of stuff that he learned from Raymond Daniels. So that's what we're seeing today. It's awkward, but there's a system to it.
Yeah, and
Oh,
sometimes
yeah.
you see some of the most awkward fighters win the most.
Absolutely. We had Sage Northcutt. He's in the crowd today. That's his brother-in-law, Raymond Daniels, and Sage is another training partner with Ryan. So he does some unorthodox things, but lands some really nice stuff in these running combos. A lot of kicks that come right after a punch, and he's pissed off, it looks like. I like to see this. I haven't seen Ryan be pushed yet.
Yeah, the smiles are gone. He's angry.
Yes.
And we are 1.5 minutes into round number 2 of a scheduled 3. Middleweight title on the line. Some blood trickling down the nose of Ryan Loder.
He's got to get Troy more on his back foot. He's got to switch that tide a little bit.
He's
especially if
allowing
gonna
him to
look take down.
set the pace.
Yeah.
How does he do that, Jim West? What does he need to do to turn that around?
Well, I would start shortening up his punches a little bit. Stop throwing with so much power. He doesn't have to knock him out with one punch, right? Punches and bunches, keep him on that Troy on his back foot, and then ultimately make Troy carry him for a little bit.
That was a great job of catching the kick and return right away, which is something that you're supposed to do. He also ran him down and landed a kick at the end of it. That was nice. He needs to see more of that. Defense is going to be huge for Ryan here because Green knows what he's doing. He doesn't make many mistakes. He has small movements at the moment. So Ryan needs to have small defense and big offense.
Absolutely, guys. This is A1 Combat. Next month, February 3rd, we return. This time in Central California to Tachi Palace, where Uriah Faber started, where you won your first world title.
Absolutely, man. Cole Escovedo, the Tachi kid. Whoa!
He's looking for a rematch, he said.
Nice. He can have it.
Now, this is good for Ryan here. I would try to keep Troy here for 2
High
minutes.
crotch. He's looking
Yes.
for a takedown. Sweeps that
There
back
he
leg.
goes.
Will he pop right back up, though? Troy Green
Troy's
does a
doing
good job.
a great job at not conceding positions.
Absolutely, that takes a lot of energy when you're the one that. There we go, Ryan. Okay. Now he's working. Let's see how the gas tank's working. Green looks relaxed.
He looks really composed in this type of situation, this type of environment.
He does, and I feel like Ryan's probably been the more offensive guy in the last few minutes. But Ryan Loder hasn't, or Green has not made many mistakes.
Let's not forget, I mean, these guys both look polished. Ryan Loder's only ever fought 5 times in his whole life, 4 times as a pro. But he looks like he's had like 20, 30 fights.
I'm telling you, the way he attacks the sport is pretty awesome. I mean, he's really a student. He's got Fluffy in there. They're doing workouts in the garage. He's grabbing Slava in the 7 a.m. classes. He's getting with Max and working on things. He's gone out to see Raymond Daniels. And he's got to do that against a guy like Green. I mean, Green is 37 and very experienced. And this type of guy, Green, can have a long career. He could start his career and really go on a run from this point on, get a belt, and get some big opportunities. So he wants it bad.
Yeah,
Could have a Yoel Romero #2 coming in.
He's only ever lost 1 time in his life. I mean, 5-1 as a pro, 4-0 as an AMI. He's a great fighter.
Absolutely.
This is a tough challenge for Ryan Loder. I mean, it's his backyard. It's the 916. It's your company, Uriah. You're his coach. This is his team. He's got home field advantage, but Troy Green coming in here and saying, hey, I could fight too.
Absolutely. I mean, I think the most impressive thing I've seen out of both of you. Whoa, big kick, big punch afterwards. Is just that neither of them backing down. They're right in each other's face, have taken big strikes, and are keeping the battle right in the center of the cage.
Troy's doing a good job of not overcommitting.
Yes. So with 30 seconds left in round 2, I want to ask you both, who do you think won round 1?
I think Loder won round 1. Did he get dropped at the end?
I would say Loder won round 1, and this one, oh God,
is a toss-up. It's a hard judge.
I'll give this one to
rounds are
Loder.
pretty
Whoever I'm cornering, I'm telling them they got to win round 3.
Absolutely.
Yeah, because I have it 19-19 right now. The
For
first round was so close, and he had the knockdown. It was a flash knockdown, but it really was the only big thing that happened in round 1.
Yes.
So maybe 1-1, or maybe 2-0. We don't know.
Yeah. It's a close fight. Definitely a close fight. We had a close fight earlier, Uriah, and we thought we had it one way, and one judge scored it crazy, and now we don't really know what's going on
With
out here.
Nacho?
Yeah.
Oh, that was a big punch.
And here's that shoot from Ryan Loder. He grabs that ankle, goes for that ankle pick right there.
I think we need to see more of this right here from
High
Ryan Loder.
crotch with the sweep.
But Troy's doing a great job. As you can see here, he's not conceding that takedown.
Right. Especially with these judges that understand grappling. The guy that gets a takedown and is trying again on the takedown and is not getting super outclassed on the feet, you get credit for that. You attempted, you made the guy defensive, that counts.
And you want to talk about judges understanding grappling. One of the judges in this fight is Wade Vieira, and he's a Cesar Gracie black belt, so he definitely understands grappling.
Absolutely.
This is it. This is the final round of the night, final round of this fight. It all comes down to this round. Who wants the gold the most? Is it Ryan Loder? Is it Troy Green? Middleweight title hangs in the balance.
And this is one of those scenarios where I wish we had a 5-round fight, and I think we'll probably start moving to that here in the near future. I was talking with Tom about it, and I'd love to see these guys fight 5 rounds.
Absolutely. It should be fun. At least the main event.
This is what you want to see, right? A middleweight title fight, Sacramento. I mean, this is fantastic. Both guys coming very composed in the 3rd round, but at some point, one of them's going to have to turn the tide because this is a really close fight.
This is razor-thin fight, man. Absolutely.
Nice right hand, doubled it up, did Troy Green, but I think Ryan didn't go down from the punches, more from holding onto that leg, which Troy Green did. Oop. He feinted, but he didn't follow it up, and it might have worked had he.
You know, that cross that Green is throwing is the most dangerous weapon he's got thus far, and Ryan's landed some really big kicks.
The reason why that cross is landing so often is if you see Ryan's lead foot, it's kind of pointed in, and Troy is actually leading the dance. He's keeping his foot outside of Ryan Loder's lead foot, which is opening up that right cross.
And the 916 chanting, "Let's go Ryan," for Ryan Loder.
He's got a lot of fans out here today, and it's funny because we had Raymond Daniels in, and he explained to us we had him teach a couple practices, while he's with us, and he's got this X system where he's alignment and then sprints in one direction. And I see what Ryan's trying to do, but he's got to catch him with something, right? He's got to land some flush punches.
Right, and I'll tell you what, it's going to come down to like the last 2 minutes. Whoever does something big in the last 2 minutes of this fight is most likely going to win this belt, because there hasn't been any really big moments in the fight, save for that quick knockdown. But again, Ryan popped right back up, so you don't really know.
Quick knockdown. They had a nice attempt on a shot.
Right here, stay here where Ryan's at. Get head position. Make Troy carry him for a little bit.
Immediately looking for that takedown. He gets it. This time he might be on top. Now this one's going to be a takedown. Troy Green in trouble now. Ryan Loder looks for the back, but he pops back up, and Troy Green does a great job getting off that ground.
And that's what you look for in these close matches, is who can get to their bread and butter. And this is Ryan's bread and butter. He teaches a class every Friday at the gym, and he studies this stuff and brings it to the team. And this is his world. So let's see if he can get this.
Right here, I'd like to see if Ryan can kind of pull Troy on his heels.
And the blood now trickling out of the nose again of Ryan Loder.
Body.
Yeah, I mean, how great would this fight be at 5 rounds?
That's straight right again. Nice catch. Ryan's got to return back on that one.
Troy Green just landed 3 nice shots. They looked very awkward, but they all 3 landed. And Ryan Loder answers.
Nice. Now these guys are in their championship mode. It's a minute 30 left, and both want this belt.
And like I said, whoever does something big in the last 2 minutes, and they're both trying to do that nice counter by Ryan after eating a right hand. What an even fight. I mean, what a great match.
This is a great matchup.
2 very evenly matched fighters for this title. It was supposed to be Buddy Wallace and Ryan Loder. Unfortunately, Buddy had to move on to different pastures, but that's okay, because this is a great fight.
Absolutely. We got a minute 10 yet left. Let's see who can make a statement here. I think Ryan's had a little bit of a little more pressure with the shots and some dirty.
Yeah, with the round so close, you're correct. You're right, Faber. It oftentimes can come down to this last minute in the judge's eyes when things are so close.
This minute's going to be important.
I didn't like that takedown attempt by Ryan. He telegraphed it, and Troy's now going to look for his own.
He's trying to do something here and make a statement.
Yeah, which is what he needs to do.
Troy's got 40 seconds. He's going to try to buy some time here, but I don't know if you can buy time in a fight this close.
Ryan needs to do something big here, as does Troy. Somebody needs to put an exclamation point on this last 30 seconds. Hands up, hands throwing, goes for a knee. Troy grabs the leg. Can Ryan stay on his feet? Yes. You see Terudo screaming instructions. Aspen Ladd sitting there. Jim West, you know Aspen Ladd pretty well.
Yeah, I can know of her. She's got a cage side seat there.
And Green gets his takedown here to end the round.
And that might spell trouble.
It might.
It might.
Listen, I'm not even going to go out on a limb and say who won this fight. I think it could go either way. They both have their hands in the air, as they should, because they both fought very well.
Hey, look, I could toss a coin in the air and give tails heads. Doesn't matter. Either one of them could win this fight.
I mean, we've got some moments at the end of rounds that could be telltale.
That could absolutely decide.
Yeah, a takedown, we had a knockdown, we had some big attempts on the other side. I got to go in there and give this belt, guys.
Absolutely. Let's take a look at some highlights.
I'm
Here's that takedown with that headlock.
Yeah, I mean, that was a correct approach for Ryan there in those exchanges. It's just Green was not conceding any of these spots, as you can see. He was constantly fighting the takedown instead of worrying about submissions or hitting, right?
And here you see Ryan when he got taken down at the very end of the fight. And Uriah is going to take his leave of absence. He's going to put the belt on the new champ.
Yeah,
and I have no idea who that's going to be.
It's a close one. I mean, if I have to pick, based on kind of what I saw, I'm going to have to say that Troy Green is now the middleweight champion.
I actually think he is as well. But we're in Sacramento. You never know what's going to happen. Let's send it up to Garrett Fertig, because the only one who knows is him.
What a great fight, and what a night of fights, huh?
Garrett Fertig was, of course, at his desk when I sent it up to him. So instead, we will talk a little bit about what we saw here tonight. We saw 2 titles already get crowned. Andrew Coyne is the new featherweight champion. Ozzy Alvarez is the new welterweight champion. Who will be the new middleweight champion? I have zero idea. But Garrett Fertig knows, and he's about to tell us.
Ladies and gentlemen, your main event comes to a close. We will find out the winner by our 3 judges at cage side. Judge number 1 scores the contest 29-28, Loder. Judge number 2, Brandon Salcido, scores the contest 30-27, Green. And your third and final judge, Wade Vieira, scores the contest 29-28 for your winner by split decision and new A1 Combat middleweight champion, Troy the Ghost Green.
Listen, I agree with the winner. I don't agree with that.